Hey there, healthy couch potatoes. It's me, Zach, again. I am back. And today I'm actually not providing any new products to try out. I'm just going to be talking about being productive with the work at home lifestyle and also managing your own mental health. I think it's really hard to discuss one without the other, or at least it's hard to discuss productivity without mental health. And I will talk a little bit about my own depression in here, but don't get the wrong idea. I don't have clinical depression. I just went through a little bout of depression with all the change that the pandemic brought to me. So maybe it was a little bit easier for me to break out of that cycle without any medication or anything. But I just don't want to spread the wrong idea about mental health or what depression is and how it can really take over some people's lives. So with that said, let me just get into it. At the start of the pandemic, everything kind of went to shit, and I was depressed. I'm not going to get into the reasons why, but just suffice to say, I was bedridden, lost my appetite, lost 10 pounds along the way. Just really didn't do anything. I did do the bare minimum and go to work because I had to, but really, I just can't stress enough how much I didn't want to do anything. And it was the stereotypical laundry all over the floor, not cooking my own meals, basically cheating myself out of doing literally anything wherever I could. And so the first step to take when you're in a situation like this is to just do some sort of exercise. I mean, inertia is a very powerful force. So, well, it's not technically a force, but you get my drift. Just move your body, do some exercise. I took it way too far and immediately jumped into CrossFit. Coming off of losing 10 pounds, I just wanted to throw up every time. And that was a bit extreme. I don't recommend it. In fact, scientifically, the only thing you really need to get that spark of energy is 10 minutes of exercise. And it doesn't even have to be strong exercise. It can be light exercise. And I do have a blog post regarding that. I can recommend some great exercises that also double as ways to just protect your joints and maybe your back hurts, maybe your knees hurt, sitting down all day, etc. Just take a look at it. It'll be in the description just so you can have a quick way to get to it. So yeah, once I started moving and had some semblance of energy, I could do other things too, like eat, or at least I wanted to eat. So let's talk about building that hierarchy of needs from the bottom up. The first thing we want to do is literally see the floor. So if you have any laundry, pick that up. Maybe you want to see the bottom of the sink as well. You probably have some dishes. Just get active. Maybe you've been exercising. That's great. But keep that energy up and keep that momentum going. And so once that's taken care of, you can do your basic functions, as an adult at home, then, you've really come a long way. Give yourself a pat on the back like I did, and then get to work. So let's talk about how to use our energy correctly. Now, maybe you can relate to this. You're on one of those precious highs of just the best energy that you're going to get all that day, and you can feel it. And instead of using it to be productive, you just kind of sit there. For me, it's just hanging out on Instagram on my phone or just scrolling through memes. And then before you know it, the day is too late. Your good mood turns into anxiety because you got nothing done and you're just stuck in this downward spiral, and the day's over. So you just give up. Well, that happens because we're just not using any sort of structure. We're just kind of letting the day go. So with regards to structure, let me just introduce to you The Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod. It is, of course, a book, one of the ones I promised to recommend a few seconds ago. Now, the basic gist of this book is that we could be waking up a few hours earlier than we ordinarily would. My guess is most of us, myself included, just wake up at the last moment before we have to go to work. And this book challenges us to, instead of putting off our chores to the end of the day after work, we do them in the morning. and just get stuff out of the way so that when we come home, we don't have anything to do. We actually have some downtime. We might be going to bed a little bit earlier for it, but I can't tell you how much anxiety is has filled my entire life, especially since I started working, with just dreading the whole day, because I knew while I was at work all day, I was just going to come home to a little bit more work. Even if it's something as simple as just washing the dishes for like 3 months, it gets in your head and it messes with you. So that's exactly what I've been doing. I've been waking up at 5 a.m. My morning routine is I have a protein shake while I work on something or do some chores. And then I'm off to the gym. I come back, I take a little tiny shower, and then I have some time for breakfast and to just kind of chill out for half an hour before I start work. And I can't explain it to you. It is so different waking up and having something to look forward to. I mean, I personally enjoy working out, but um, maybe that's different for you. By the way, I think I said I go to the gym earlier. That's a force of habit. I actually just I work out at home. I don't remember what I said, but disregard that. You can't go to the gym now. So um, anyways, I got off track. So it's a lot different waking up with something to look forward to. And you should treat yourself to something in the morning before working out. You know, I mean, in the Miracle Morning, what Hal Elrod discusses is the feeling that we get in Christmas morning, where it's just, oh my gosh, I'm waking up for presents. I cannot wait to start my day. And of course, it's not always going to feel that magical, but that effect definitely has just kind of been something I've embraced in my mornings. So it's just been a nice, heartwarming feeling. Another thing is that once I start at work, I know that I've already gotten everything done. So, I mean, I just have to survive the workday and then I am scot-free. I can play video games, chat with friends, hang out. Or if I decide to be even more productive, it's all a bonus because I've already got done everything I told myself I needed to get done for today. So give it a shot. Or come up with your own strategy. I know not everybody is going to be a morning person, which I think we've been conditioned to hate mornings just because of what they represent with going to work or school or some sort of routine that society drags us through. But hey, that's for another day. Anyways, my point was that what might work for you is saving your chores for at night or productivity for after dark. Maybe it's like 10 p.m. Depending on what your schedule might look like, some things work better for certain people than others. I just wanted to get it across that scheduling some time for your own productivity and then really committing to that and making it a habit is it'll naturally build your energy up for it and give you something to look forward to, especially when you have time to relax. So that's pretty much it. So all in all, the secret to productivity is just do something. So that's pretty much it. I'm just going to quickly go over a few things for you. If you start in a rut like I was, where you just can't do anything, the first step is to just do something, 10-minute exercise. Once you have that going, it should give you the energy to start at just basic functioning, clean up, get your space organized. Then from there, you have the ability to start structuring yourself, because you're going to have those precious moments where you have some energy to do stuff. And it's really important that you take advantage of that, because otherwise you'll end up in the same downward spiral where you wasted your time. Now you feel really bad. And now in order to make up for feeling bad, you want to indulge in other things that maybe waste time or make your diet bad. So just trying to be healthy couch potatoes here. I don't want to see anybody going through what I was going through, and I want to make sure you guys have a good path to stay on. So the last thing I will say before I say bye is you should try out the 5-second rule by Mel Robbins. It's a book. The basic gist of it, though, so I might spare you 4 hours if you're not interested in reading like I am, is you count down from five, five, four, three, two, one, and then you do the thing. There's a lot of psychology that goes through it, and I think her story is also pretty powerful and motivating. So I would still recommend this book, even though I just gave away the entire secret. But yeah, it'll help you with any stage of this process, whether it is doing that first bit of exercise or waking up at 5 a.m. or just doing any chore at any given time. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it helps. Spread some positivity in the comments. If you're doing all right, let me know. If you're not doing so well, hey, we can support each other. That's what healthy couch potatoes do. So see ya. Take care, guys.